What would you have in your hand? I
Got
didn't
some
see.
Skittles.
There's some. That's a lot of weed. That is. But anywho, we're right into it. No matter what no matter what sport you play, you're always chasing chips. Welcome, man. I'm Charles, Rain of the Mind, here with the boy.
Starting to like the slogan.
It's getting to you. You're
Growing
starting
on
to
me.
like it. I'm gonna just keep repeating it over and over again. You know.
Yep.
Um. So season's over. It is what it is. We're sitting there in a spot. We're getting ready to play the Minnesota Timberwolves. Y'all sitting up there up top, way in the sky, just sitting, waiting, not knowing who you're playing at all, which is it's just really crazy. Do you
I'm
even
I'm chill with all four, honestly. Well, it's the Clippers, the Pelicans, the Spurs, or the who? Who am I missing? Clippers,
Minnesota?
Pelicans, Minnesota Timberwolves. Right.
I'm sorry, I had to make you sweat a little bit. I had to see if you were gonna get it. I was like, man, he really
I ain't
forgot.
worried. I ain't worried. I ain't worried.
he
Ain't
really,
nothing.
he really don't remember who he's playing.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh man, that's got to be nice. That's got
well,
to
it's
be
one of
nice.
those
But
things that, like, I'm just gonna watch how it plays out. Probably out of all those teams, the Clippers and Timberwolves scare me the most. But um, you should be petrified because.
I'm not.
So is Paul George playing this game?
Yes, they didn't
Okay.
play. You know who played today? Again, I
But,
mean, who played in our last game of the season? Thunder. Absolutely nobody.
yeah,
no
yeah.
one. No one
You
even
got a
touched
game
the
right
floor.
now.
No. So all the what's his name? Rodney Hood is getting that run, that burn, right now.
I forgot you had Rodney Hood.
Yeah, man.
I
He saw
remember
like
you were hyped
11.
about Rodney Hood.
He way in the back, dog. He ain't getting no burn. So he getting his all types. He getting his cardio today.
Yeah.
Um,
Remember when Rodney Hood used to be like that guy in Utah?
yeah,
He was like top two, right?
he
Top
was. He
two
was
player
nice
in
for a
Utah
second.
for a
I
little
don't
bit.
know, man. I don't know, but he's getting that cardio in against the Thunder. Good for him. Hope he's ready to cheer us on. And I appreciate the energy.
That's funny. So okay, so Kawhi ain't playing,
If
right?
he doesn't, if we get out the play in, he still might play. You know what I'm saying?
I know, but
So
he's not playing in the play-in for sure,
no, he's not playing in
right?
the play.
Is Norman Powell playing?
Yes.
Okay, so everyone else is healthy.
Everybody is good.
Okay, are you worried?
No. Not
You
one.
ain't
I'm
worried a
not
little bit.
1 week. Huh?
You ain't worried just a little bit.
No, I'm not. I am unbelievably so confident that we're gonna beat the Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm not even worried.
So let's talk matchups. I mean, so I'll preface with this that we're gonna have a Timberwolves Clippers episode with our friend Fauché, who's
Right.
a huge Timberwolves fan. So we're gonna have them like go at it and talk about just all their concerns and stuff like that. But I am interested in hearing how you feel about the Timberwolves and just
I'm gonna wait,
overall, just
man. I
quick
gotta wait.
assessment.
I feel good. I gotta wait though. I gotta wait for the episode. I can't be divulging that information right now, man. I
Okay.
haven't really fully took a deep dive into the Timberwolves to talk
Yeah.
what I think yet. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna lock that in. Let's get into these awards, man. These chasing chips awards. I know
All
we
right.
came out with the NBA awards in our last episode with the quick, the ones that Coach of the Year, Rookie of the Year, all that stuff. First podcast about basketball, you had to do that. I don't know if we're gonna keep doing that, but hey, it's cool to let y'all know who we think is MVP and such.
Yeah.
But
We do want to follow suit with just like everyone else. We want to create, some unique awards.
yeah,
So that
so
was the goal here is to get a little creative with it. And yeah, just something fun that we just wanted to do.
yeah.
Yeah. So you want to go first?
I mean, you get the first one is Chunky Super Award.
Yeah, Chunky Super Award. Should we give a little idea of what it is, or should we just give the name?
Yeah, go ahead. You came up with most of these.
Yeah, so Chunky Super Award is meant for the person or the NBA player that really needs to get some meat on them bones.
Mm,
If you're super skinny and you kind of get thrown around in the NBA with all these big fellas, So you got to bulk up in the offseason. You got to eat some of that chunky soup, Campbell's chunky soup. Donovan McNabb would be proud. That's what I think of. Honestly, whenever chunky soup gets brought up, Donovan
No,
McNabb.
who are you picking? Who are you picking?
Jalen Green. Definitely got to be Jalen Green.
Yes.
Because
You've been saying that. And the funny
skinny,
thing
man.
is that what I appreciate is the consistency. Like you've been talking about how skinny he is for so long. Like you've been saying, like, man, he really need to bulk up. He really need to add some weight. And I kept telling you he's going to. He just needs some time. He's a rookie. So
Yeah, that's
a good one. I'm gonna just rock with that one. I mean, I have Wendell Johnson Jr. as somebody. I want to say that's who he is.
Wendell Carter Jr.
Wendell Carter Jr.
I was like, who the fuck is Wendell Johnson?
Oh man,
Wendell Johnson. Yeah.
Let me make sure I write that down. I got.
He ain't even skinny.
Jr.
Wendell Carter Jr. ain't even skinny. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Huh?
I was gonna say that dude on the Raptors, Chris Boucher. Is it Boucher? I'm gonna fuck that up. Yeah, he's is he French?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm terrible with his names. I don't fucking know.
Oh man,
he's skinny as hell too. He'd be really good.
All right. Next one, empty stat heavy minute award.
Empty stat heavy minute award. So yeah, this is essentially a player that gets actually decent minutes, but for some reason when you look at the stat sheet, there's like 0 rebounds, 0 assists, 2 points. So I'm gonna go with Avery Bradley. I think he did that enough this season to where I'm like, that's
elite. I mean, I try to come up with somebody, but honestly, when I saw Avery Bradley, I said that's the perfect person. I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, you can say, oh, he plays defense, but nah, that man just be. I mean, well, hold on. No, Avery Bradley's teammate, Kendrick Nunn, empty stat heavy minutes.
Oh my god, but he didn't get no minutes.
I know, but still, my man finessed the whole season.
Yeah, he did. He had us all fooled, honestly. And he didn't have surgery at all, too. Yeah.
He didn't get surgery. I don't know what he was doing. I'm so confused about how that just flew under the radar. Like you ain't seen no workout video. I guess I gotta go and check his thing or something because
what happened?
Huh?
Do you know what happened? Like I can't even recall what surgery he or what injury.
He has a knee injury.
Oh yeah, you don't.
And he just exercises. He will be exercising his 5.25 player option with the Lakers.
Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't he not?
Of course.
Yeah.
So yeah, he had a knee injury. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, you don't want to play with that.
It's just what's crazy. I'm not trying to judge another person, but he had a knee injury. Kawhi got a knee injury, and Kawhi out here looking like he about to be back. And Kendrick Nunn. I mean,
was at the same time though.
Last season, I don't know duration. He was. I mean, it's not like Kendrick Nunn was in the finals.
I don't know about that. Yeah, Kawhi is always out though, so I don't know. And plus, they're just totally two different players. So I don't know what the hell you trying to say with that. But yeah, anyways, we get it. Kawhi's coming back. It's top of mind for you with everything. So it's almost like when I bring up Mikal Bridges for everything, you're gonna bring up Kawhi and him coming back from injury. I get it. So okay, next. Dirty Player Award.
Really ain't got to explain it.
Yeah, it's got to be Grayson Allen. For sure. I mean, that whole thing we did with Caruso and just he's just notorious for just doing dirty-ass plays, especially when he was playing for Duke. So he's always been notorious for just cheap shots and shit. Rondo used to do that a lot back in the day. Chris Paul. I
was gonna go with Rondo, because I just as much as anyone's going Patrick Beverly, but I can't because I love Patrick Beverly. So I gotta go with Rondo. Yeah. Rondo, man.
Pat Bev, yes, last year for sure. Breaking Devin Booker's nose with his forehead. The fuck was that?
You're still mad.
I am. Imagine breaking your nose in the playoffs, dude. Ugh.
He ran into it, dog. He just move, and boom, knocked it. You act like he was trying to head
away.
Move out the way.
Yep. All right. So up and coming killer award. This is just a kind of underrated player that has a really high ceiling, and you bet on him to be an all-star one day, essentially.
Yeah, it's Brandon Boston Jr. for me. I
Yeah,
think he's just an incredible individual, an incredible player, and he's gonna be nice. Uh,
I like that.
he got a lot of burn early, and I feel like the trade that we made was for him to get a little bit more focus in the G League. And our G League team is doing pretty in the Western Conference G League Finals. But it's one of those things like we want you to make sure that we believe in you. You see how early we're playing, but we trying to see we see injuries and stuff. We're revved up.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put you down there, and we traded for some better players, Robin Covington and all the Norman Powell. So you're gonna get no burn. So, but I think he has a promising future, and I can't wait to see what he does.
yeah, I agree. I think he's a stud, and he's only getting better. So I think he has the potential for sure. For me, it's Cam Johnson. Honestly, like I think Cam Johnson is a slow kind of like developer in this league, but I would say the Suns are pretty deep. But he's that 3-point shot is like flawless, and I think he's always going to be within that top 5 realm for 3-point shots made and 3-point percentage.
Mm-hmm.
And he's also like shows sparks of driving and dunking as well, and like he can get up, and it amazes me sometimes. But after watching that Knicks game that I love to bring up versus when Julius Randle got tossed and Cam Johnson
Mm-hmm.
made the game winner, that was fucking crazy. And you just don't do that and without like seeing more of it. I just like I think he has so much room to continue to improve that I mean he's my up and coming killer for sure. I'm hoping one day he becomes an all-star, but we'll see. We will
Mm.
fucking see. I think that's a bold prediction, though. All right,
Yes.
old head award.
Udonis Haslam. All right, we
Yeah,
really
Haslam.
need to explain that. He got in a fight, almost in a fight with
Yeah.
his own teammate. Godly.
How old is he now?
Defensive line,
52?
huh?
How old is he now?
I don't know,
Haslam?
40 something,
Damn, that's wild. So
maybe.
is he the oldest player on the league in the league right now?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
Just
he's
just
been
filling
in
a
there
spot.
since.
You got all these like young bloods that are just trying to get in the NBA, and that just doesn't make sense to me. But whatever.
Had
Moving
a
on.
swag award. Swag award.
Yep. I'm
We
gonna
got to
go. Who you got? Who you
go.
got?
I got SGA.
Yeah, he's swaggy. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with Jordan Clarkson. Jordan Clarkson got swag, and he's like got so much confidence. It's hilarious. I don't know where it comes from, but that man can shoot, blindfolded, and he thinks he's gonna score 30 points. You know.
Ah man, yeah, he does. He did that up and under change hands thing in the air. I was like,
Yeah.
man, hey, sheesh. I honestly think he. I mean, unless he's been embracing the 6-man role, he might be on like some like. I feel like he's in like. Yeah, I feel like he's entered this like Jamal Crawford lane where
Mm.
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You
Lou
can
Will.
Lou Will lane where you can have a long career now
Right.
because people are just gonna come and get you because they want you
Because
to
you're a
be
bucket.
a 6-man and you're gonna get a
Yeah.
bucket, and that's what it
Yeah.
is. Like there's that lane that a lot of guys don't know that exists. That 6-man lane is empty right now.
Right.
Like
Right.
where
If
you
you
really
if you're willing to do that, some people's ego is they want to start,
yeah
So that's just like a bad attitude, But if you kind of embrace it, the 6-man, then teams,
you
you're sought after,
yeah for sure until you want to retire pretty much
Right.
because I mean except Jamal should have got some burn with them 10 days and everybody else was bringing people back. I think Jamal should have been brought back. I think he can still play.
Yeah, but he was.
Um,
I mean,
But
the
I
problem is
understand
defense.
he finally called it quits himself. But I feel like he was a lot of these guys they brought back. He was still. I mean, his last game of his career with y'all, he had
Mm,
51 points. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? That's
yeah,
crazy. Not a lot
yeah.
of
That
people.
was a great game.
It was
It
crazy.
was great. It's just
So
deep. I think it's just defense.
yeah, and that's
That's
what
the
it
problem.
is. What 6-man? Come on, we just named. There's very few 6-men that are really good on defense. As they, I mean, there's very few that have won in the past few years that are really good on defense that are not just a bucket. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Lou Will, Jamal Crawford, you know, You got Clarkson. The last one probably Montrezl Harrell. That actually,
Yeah.
but that's
We're talking about-
probably he won 6-man for his defensive
right.
presence.
Barbosa, let's go.
Barbosa,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I mean, I think
It's
that's
heavy.
cool.
I feel like the 6-man award is like somebody that's heavier on one side. Like
Right.
they're so good at offense that you don't really care about their defense.
Yeah.
Or they're so good on defense that you don't care about their offense.
I mean, as long as you can kind of hold it together, like I feel like Jordan Clarkson isn't like a huge liability on defense.
Yeah,
You know, but
exactly.
that's one of those. Oh, and then what I was gonna bring up earlier is that like I think we both know that Jazz, if they lose, especially in the first round, they're breaking that shit up, right?
Yeah, that's gone. That's a
Yeah.
done deal.
So do you think it's interesting to think about a hypothetical of like where Jordan Clarkson would go? Like it'd be interesting to see him on. Like I would love to have him on the Suns. I think that'd be fucking dope. You know.
Ooh, that's a
But
done deal.
I'm just trying to think because I think it's not like he's like his contract is super expensive. So it'd be interesting to see him on a different team. Maybe the Lakers. I don't know. Maybe the Lakers somehow figure out how
Yeah,
to get
4-year, $51 million contract. Yeah, he's not
51.
too bad. I feel like but they're blowing up. It's gone. It's done with them.
Yeah.
They're losing. How's your head coach, the number one coach for the Lakers? You know what I'm saying? So
Do you trade THT if you're the Lakers? Do you trade THT for Jordan Clarkson? You get Jordan Clarkson back?
Yes.
I'll do that too. Honestly,
Immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately. So if you get Quinn, go get him. You know what I mean? Get somebody you can bring with you that you feel will help the Lakers, and that's Jordan. I feel like Jordan Clarkson would help them a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
That's interesting.
Maybe
I'm not sure the contracts match, but I'm sure they're not super far
he
off.
might be able, if he might be able to start.
Maybe you don't want to.
If they get rid of if they get rid of Russell, I think Jordan Clarkson starts.
That would be funny though. Maybe he doesn't want to go to the Lakers though. Honestly,
I know
because they kind of bailed on him.
If you're trading THT, if they say we'll give you Russell Westbrook and THT for Jordan Clarkson, what you gonna do? That's a lot of money.
Russell Westbrook and THT? No, there's no way that would work because you have to give.
I know.
Get Rudy Gobert.
I'm just naming two people the Lakers got to get rid of.
right. Unless you get Rudy Gobert and another
anybody, bro. I feel like you get rid of them too. That's a different team.
Oh yeah.
And all the people.
And then let's get the Good to Be Back award going. So Good to Be Back.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
You go ahead.
It's gotta be IT, man.
Yeah, IT's great. I'm glad to have him back in there. I like IT, but in the same token, I understand why teams are hesitant because he is such a liability on defense. It's unreal, you know. So I can understand. The player for me is Lance Stephenson. It's gotta be Lance Stephenson. You know, coming from he's playing the CBA, right, for a little bit, and then he was playing the G League. And then he's back, dude. And he's also one of those players that has like unreal confidence. Like, I don't know where it comes from, but he is a showman. And he's fun to watch. And he's also good. Like, I mean, when he's hitting, he's like, he can't miss. It's unreal.
And I think that's the difference between a lot of people. And I think a lot of NBA players don't wish they had stuff like that. Like a stat that's not going to be on there, like showman. Like, I think Lance Stephenson's a fantastic player. I think there's other guys in the G League probably as good as Lance or probably better for sure. But they're not showmen. You know what I'm saying? They're not somebody that like people like know. I know a lot of people that probably know Lance Stephenson's name, know what it's about, know his past antics and all that stuff. And just turn the channel when you hear, if you see on Twitter, like, hey man, Lance Stephenson is going off, you're switching the channel. Like you're going, I'm going to watch that. I'm gonna see how long it lasts. It might last for like 10 more plays, but it's very entertaining. You know what I'm saying? And then you're like, okay, it's over. And then you go back to what you were watching. But you change he's a change channel type of guy.
Yeah, and he I think it's a good business choice to like bring on Lance Stephenson because, like you said, it like draws an audience and probably, you know, bring some dollars in for like jersey sales and, you know, just like people paying attention and shit like that. But then also like people feed off confidence. And I think when you have like a veteran like that is irrationally confident, the other players, whenever he's hot and hitting, you know, I think that gets everyone else in the mood too. It's a very emotional, mental game, right? So
Yeah,
I
for
think
sure.
confidence is contagious. So I
It
think
is.
that's why it's probably a good choice to bring him on if you got the slot, I guess. All right, so next award, most hated award. Like this is a player that for whatever reason they get hated on and shit on all the goddamn time. For me, I'm gonna say it's Rudy Gobert because I kind of shit on Rudy Gobert a little bit too, just in the sense of like he's always been a big ass baby.
Mhm.
Um, but I will say that he is, terrific defensively, and I also noticed that he has a better offensive game than I thought he did. But the problem is the Jazz don't give him the ball. I don't get it. They don't ever like really feed him the ball is because they don't trust him.
Mm.
It's kind of similar to like a DeAndre Ayton thing. Is like, if he's sometimes if he has a good matchup, then just get him the fucking ball. That should be the automatic thing every time. Like DeAndre Ayton is good enough that if he has a small forward or a guard on him that he pinned, give that man the fucking ball. Like that should be like automatic. They don't do that for Rudy Gobert. I don't understand it. I guess because
He's not good on offense. What are you
they
talking about?
can't trust him. They
What you
can't trust
don't
him.
understand? What don't you understand? He is so good. He's one of them
Yeah.
guys. He's one. If he wasn't so tall, he would be a 6-man. He's really good at defense,
Yeah.
but
I
he's
mean,
trash on offense. But because he's 7 foot something, really good on defense, and he's not okay. He's not trash on offense. He's decent on offense.
he's all right.
He's a starter. He's great. He's a great defender.
Yeah.
I
But
mean,
he gets shit on a lot, and people hating on him because he got paid. But
he should have
it
got
is what it
paid.
is. Who's yours?
Yeah,
Who's yours?
I mean, yeah, man. Mine has got to be Russell Westbrook,
Yeah.
man. Dog, like this man's career is beautiful, gorgeous. Been great to watch since UCLA, man. I've been a fan since college for me. You know what I mean? So like to see him get this type of disrespect, never been one of them people to be like, oh, yes, Russell Westbrook. I'm like, nah, that's Westbrook, my guy. He had a bad season.
Very
Dog,
bad season. Yeah.
it sucked. It happens, man.
Yeah.
It
And
happens.
it was under the spotlight too. That's the problem too. Is that if he was
Look
doing
it.
this bad in Washington, then it wouldn't
It
have
could
been
have
on
been
the fucking
anything. It could have been
ESPN every day.
anything. I
Yeah.
think it can be mentally to him. He can be looking at this like, man, I did too much extra stuff than basketball over
Mhm.
the summer to get ready. It can be
Yeah.
that simple. He could have been like, he did more modeling, did more doing stuff like that, being out in the open, setting
Yeah.
up his businesses when he's done. Too much. You don't know what that was. That's how I feel it is. Because everything was these shots he's been making for years just started missing. Like his bank shot, he's been doing that forever. His pull up, he's been doing that forever.
His pull up, all right, dude, you're stretching this shit because he's always been a terrible jump shooter.
He
So
has been
I don't
not
know
this
who you're
bad.
trying to
He's
what?
not this bad. Not
Yeah,
this.
not this bad, but he had more
He's
jump,
getting
and I
better.
think he's lost a step. He's getting older, and like that's
I don't know
his
about
game.
losing a step.
You don't think he's lost a step?
I don't think no. I think he's still faster than most people in the league. I think he
That's
just
not what I
didn't.
said.
What do you? Well, so what does losing a step mean?
I said he lost a step. I didn't say that he wasn't still faster than most people, which he probably is, but I feel like he's just not as fast as he once was. So he's a little bit more easy to guard. He's not driving to the basket as much as he used to, and he's relying on his jump shot, which was never there. So that's my point. Is
And
that jump shot was never there, but he had more kind of like driving buckets back in the day, and then that's what got him like all those triple doubles. He wasn't shooting fucking jumpers all the time back when he was
no,
playing, with the Wizards and shit. Yeah,
I
that shot's
mean,
always been broke, dude. I don't know what you're talking about.
you said
but
what?
but
What are you talking about? Last season, he shot 47%. What are you talking? Well,
because he's driving.
47%, 45%. You know what I mean?
Show me the 3-point percentage.
Oh my gosh, he don't shoot threes though.
I would love to
those
see
are
his
bad.
mid range.
All
I
of
would
them
love to see
bad.
his mid range stats.
34%. He don't shoot threes.
We could pull it up another time, but I'd
He
love to
doesn't
pull up
shoot threes.
the mid-range field goal percentage because
Oh yeah, the
obviously when you
mid range.
drive all the time, it's going to make your field goal percentage up.
You're right. You're right. You're right. That is
So that doesn't
true.
really dictate whether or not he's a good mid-range shooter.
I mean, you gotta get Westbrook 2-point percentage.
But 2 point
Mid
percentage.
range. Mid
Yeah, we pulling up
range.
advanced stats over here. That's funny. Okay. Yeah,
Mid
we got to stop with
range
that. We got to stop with that.
percentage.
That's a slippery slope. All right. What's that? What's next? So I'm going to
We're
go.
all
Oh,
over the
we just did old head, right? Oh, we did
No, we
most
skipped
hated.
all that. We can go to
Cromie
we
River
are
Award.
it's getting. I don't know if we're gonna get to all these. We might have to.
Oh, we get it. We gonna speed it up. We gonna speed it up.
Kept
All
going.
right.
All right,
All right.
Crimea
Crimea
River
River Award.
Award.
I'm gonna go with
We're-
Luca. I gotta go with Luca.
James
Honestly, that
Harden.
dude just bitches all the fucking
Yeah.
time.
Biggest
All right,
flopper
biggest
award.
flopper award. I'm gonna go with Luca.
And James Harden.
All right, I'm gonna go the Bunny Award.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the dude with the biggest hops.
Yep.
For me, it's got to be Jalen Green.
Oh yeah,
He's
Lonnie
been
Walker.
jumping out the ceiling. That's been fun to watch. Underrated award. This is a player that just I don't feel like gets enough recognition.
Goggles. Reginald Jackson. Reginald Jackson is the name.
Yeah.
Goggles.
Skipping up the court and shit. That's him.
I did that yesterday at a dog. I was playing with some pickup. Did that yesterday. I was flipping, hit, skipped, shoot, layup. It works. It's so great, especially as people don't see it coming. They kind of throw them out. I'm like, oh my, his foot's by my face.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely intimidating. Someone skipping up on the court on you. Like I'm definitely trying to lock you down at that point. I'm gonna meet you halfway, half court. The press. But all right, for me, it's got to be Kyle Lowry. I think Kyle Lowry doesn't get enough recognition. The Heat are number 1 in the East right now, yeah, and he's one of the main factors I feel like in that. Kyle Lowry is maybe he doesn't show up in the stats sheet enough, but he's a leader for sure. Overrated award. So underrated award and then overrated award for me, it's got to be all of the Mavs, just the Mavs team in general. Fuck the Mavs. Sorry.
Yeah, I gotta go with the 76ers. I love Joel Embiid, man. I love you. I love you so much. You are a great
They frauds.
But you gotta hope they get rid of Doc, bro. You gotta hope. You're not winning with Doc. Get rid of him. Yeah. I'm trying. I just want to tell you now. Go get somebody else. Just whispering who the owners of the year, like, hey man, anybody else.
You hate Doc because he treated you poorly, I guess.
D'Antoni, they're gonna get D'Antoni and watch the Sixers next year. They get D'Antoni.
I don't know if that's.
I'm throwing it out there. Go ahead.
I don't know if that's what is the best choice. There's better talent out there, honestly. All right, so Buyer's Remorse Award. So Buyer's Remorse Award goes to Dwayne Wade for his purchasing of the Utah Jazz. Hate to break it to you, but they are consistent disappointments in the playoffs. So, Dwayne, sorry, bad choice. Should have purchased someone else. Although maybe he's making money. Whatever.
He is making money. They still winning. People still
he might piece out. It might be one of those Jay-Z moves. Didn't he own the Nets for a little bit?
Yeah, this is not us saying this bad choice of good job. We're happy you're an owner. We need a lot more black owners in the NBA. But
it's the Jazz.
Owning the team is owning the team.
Yeah.
But the Jazz though. The what the fuck award?
No, you didn't do your buyer's remorse.
I was gonna say John Wall, but then I realized it's not his fault. I mean, it's Houston. I was gonna go with Houston. Then I felt like the D-Wade one was just so much better. So I was gonna go with Houston.
Self-aware of you.
I was gonna go with Houston with John Wall, but then I like John Wall, and I think he's just not being used, and I think he can actually play the game still and help the Rockets. I honestly believe that. So
Not with that contract though. He ain't helping
You
no
don't.
one with that contract except John Wall.
Well, yeah, congratulations, y'all all winning, but like that's
You still
both
think he's got
parties,
some shots?
huh?
So you still think he's got some juice?
Yeah, I still think he
I
got some
agree.
juice, man.
I
You
agree.
can't like.
The times he was playing, he was actually
Have
putting up
you
numbers
watched
too.
Houston Rocket basketball?
Yeah, it's pretty terrible. But they ain't trying to win, dude. They're trying to
I
tank.
know, but still, that's the
Yeah.
point. Like, why not put him out there? You paying him. Like,
When you're trying to tank, you're not trying to put good players out there.
but
Yeah,
who's
I
the
think
second worst?
you just like John Wall. I get it. I like John Wall too.
But I don't know. I don't know if John Wall's presence helps them be like not the worst team in the league.
Yeah, but they need to lose as many games as possible, unless you're factoring into this kind of new lotteries
There's a
situation.
new lottery. It's not the same. You can't
Yeah.
tank and not get first
Well,
anymore.
yeah,
You know?
I think they were trying to move him on the trading block, and that just didn't work out.
Yeah, it's right. There was only one person they can get.
Okay, so here's the thing: if the Lakers would pull the trigger on trading Westbrook for John Wall, do you think they would have made the playoffs?
Yes,
Really? Okay.
I
I don't know
do.
if I agree with that.
It's morale. It's new energy.
Yeah.
New energy, low expectations, high morale.
Man, I would have felt so bad for Russell Westbrook, even though I
Yeah,
still feel bad for him. But it's like,
I mean,
man, it's the only
but
player
that's what it
really.
was. I think low energy, like low expectations, high energy, new blood in the building. Somebody that ain't played for a long time trying to prove themselves. I think that's the spark the Lakers probably would have needed to make the play-in at least. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It's just something about just the noise around Westbrook just got too loud. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Even though, like I just said, he's a fantastic player and it just had a bad season, but the noise mentally, I went to the last game,
Yeah.
he barely got any. They were playing the Pelicans, and I feel like Westbrook barely played.
Yeah, and it's sad too because it's like his hometown. Isn't he from LA?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm not make that. If there was an award for like the saddest, like I feel awful award, like it's
Yeah.
gotta
That's
be
hard.
Westbrook, man. Like this
Yeah.
season, dog. Like I know you like don't feel bad for me, you know what I'm saying? Da da da. I know you got money in your pocket, beautiful family.
Right.
Congratulations with
And
all that.
and let's not forget that he's a shit talker though too.
He is a shit talker.
Let's not pretend that like Russ Westbrook has always been this nice guy, and like he
I
did
like
he did a
I like
rocket
that.
baby to Devin Booker, and I didn't like that.
Oh,
That
well,
was
there we go.
doghouse
There's
to
the
me,
stem
bro.
of it. There it is, everybody.
Yeah,
We found it. We found it.
he always talks
We
shit to Devin Booker. I
found
don't
it.
get it.
We found it.
Devin Booker is a
There it
saint.
is.
Yeah, how dare
We
you?
found a needle in a haystack. There it is. That's why you don't like him.
Yeah, I mean he's always been a dick, and he's been a dick to campaign too. Everyone, he always
There it is.
like treats
Sons.
campaign like a bitch.
Sons connection. I guess he's never done anything harsh to the Clippers for me to be like, mm. And I think it's because I've been watching him since college. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So like
yeah. This
I associated him with Russell Westbrook at UCLA. So
yeah.
I didn't really care what team he was going to go to. I still was going to be a fan, you know.
That makes sense.
But yeah.
What's the next one? Okay, the What the Fuck Award, WTF Award. Basically, just like what the fuck you doing? I don't get it. For me, it's the Trailblazers. What the fuck? Like, what are you attempting to do? Do you want to get rid of Dame? Because that's what it seems that is happening right at this moment. Like you're almost forcing him out with your bad decision making.
But
So
like a few of the colleagues I work with said, like Dame loves the grind. Dame loves it.
but I mean the mud, like
he likes it. 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 It's just let it rock. He likes it.
but he also wants to win a championship.
Well,
So like, I'm just saying, like, no one's calling you. Like I feel like Dame, like puts himself on the pedestal of like loyalty to a team, to a franchise.
yes.
And I think some players just feel like the franchise don't owe me shit. Like, they'll trade me the second they feel like they can get a better deal, And I know that it's like loyal to the fans too, but the fans, I don't know. Fans can be dickheads. So it's
Some
just like, why doesn't he just worry about himself?
He came from Weber State. Weber State.
Yeah, in the Bay,
You know
right?
what I'm saying? Yeah, like look where he at now.
But like, you wouldn't want to come. You wouldn't want to come to the Bay and play like in your home city?
I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying he's been grinding. His grind to get to the NBA is crazy. He in the NBA became one of the best players. NBA 75.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, like he solidified. He was the NBA 75.
Was he in the NBA 75?
Yes, that's what's crazy. He's one of the guys that's in there that doesn't. There's a lot of guys in there that don't have rings.
Why is Dame in there? I don't think.
But look at that's what I'm saying. Like I'm not calling him Charles Barkley. Everybody calm down. But Charles Barkley is one of the greatest players ever. He has 0 rings. There's just players like that, dog. That's what it is. It's just history. There's just some great players don't win chips. It's what it is. It's not. That's it. You can't do nothing about it. They can't do anything about it.
The fact that Dame is in there and Dwight Howard isn't in the NBA 75 is a crime.
Oh yes. Look here. I'm not gonna be in hindsight 2020 with you. I completely agree, but we're not gonna go down that road. Yeah. I agree with that 100%. But he in there. That's what it is. If they do that, we all believe he probably would have been in there. And if they did 100 in like the next 25 years, and they said, "Damn," we would have been like, "Okay, cool." He just got in there a little early. It is what it is. He just got in early.
And Clay's not even in there. That's fucked up. Who's making these lists?
Hey man, some people just.
Who's making the list? All right, who's your what the fuck award?
Oh, it's the Magic, man. I used to work for the Orlando Magic. I've been in the building. I worked with them, and they felt so much promise, so much opportunity. So many people that are in there are so, really hyped and thinking about the team is going to get better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're adding sponsorships. They're going to have Disney on there. A lot more. Disney's going to be a little bit more. They're already all over the place in Orlando, but it's going to be a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? And just, I don't know what's going on. They just keep guarding, like, I messed up old boy's name, Wendell Carter Jr. He's a really good player, but I think
Mobamba.
All these guards, they're just I don't know what's going on over there. James
Suggs, I think
Cole Anthony and these guards that are mid, they're like mid guards. They're not a great point guard, but they're not a great shooting guard. What are they?
Still has some promise, I feel. But my whole thing is like they just need to fire their whole scouting team. Like they've had a ton of terrible draft picks, and not terrible, but it's just like they're like mediocre. They're mediocre picks. Like they're solid players, but there's no like star that they got. They got Jalen Suggs, they got Cole Anthony, they got Mobamba. Who else is that power forward that has been getting hurt a lot? He actually there's a promise there.
Yeah,
I mean, no, mediocre picks.
Man, Frank. Oh man.
Franz.
Wagner.
Yeah. And even Franz. Yeah, Franz is like
Franz is good. Decent. Franz is might be.
But he's gonna move the needle. Is he gonna put you in the playoffs?
But he might be. I think he's a good. Like if you got rid of everybody and just kept Cole Anthony and Franz Wagner, and then became really bad, and then got a really top, guard or center out of the draft.
But they've been fucking up. You gotta.
They don't do that. I don't know. Like they're so, like you said, they get mediocre guys, and they're mediocre in the league, and then they get a mediocre draft pick. They're like, you know what I'm saying? So I'll be honest with you. I hope they get number 1 pick. I hope the Orlando Magic get the number 1 pick this year.
Why? So they can fuck it up?
No, it's a guarantee. Just get Ben Pablo and call it a day.
Oh, okay, got you. So we're on the same page with that.
Yes.
Chet is going to be getting.
Not a guarantee.
He's going to be getting the Campbell's Chunky Super Award next year. Yeah, but I can already call that.
He's really good. Like you're really good, but like Pablo is different. And if you got number 1 pick, it shouldn't even be a thought. I mean, the guy from Auburn, I can't remember his name right now, but he's also good. But like high stakes, high energy, always in the spotlight.
Disappeared in the second half of that game.
No. See, that's where I disagree. I think you're not going to him. They changed the defense. Or
you can demand the ball.
The defense, bro. Josh, if you're our best player on the team,
Yeah.
And the first half you have double digits, and then the second half you don't. That's my fault as a coach. Like, I need to run you off 4 screens.
It's not like he
You
didn't touch the ball. He didn't. He touched the ball. He would just give it up.
They changed the defense on catch. He was getting double teamed on catch.
Yeah.
So you gotta run some plays for him. I mean, I'm not coming at Coach K is a great coach, but that's both ways. You see that he's not as aggressive. He should have been calling for the ball, fighting for it. That's his fault. Yeah. And then also, certain plays
maybe
he didn't change up. But
all right,
yeah.
Last
I
award.
hope they get number 1 pick. The last one.
What's the last one? Oh, the All Bark and No Bite Award. The Los Angeles Lakers. You guys talk so much shit in the beginning of this season and didn't even make the playoffs. It's beautiful. I feel so I feel so complete inside. And I just want you guys to know that it's not going to get any better. It's going to continue to be shit for quite some time. Sorry.
It's so hard for me to disagree with you, but it is what it is. Like, remember those times before LeBron got here? And if you guys were thinking AD was going to be the guy to carry the torch after LeBron leaves, I know most of you Laker fans do not feel like that anymore. So scary times are coming. Because LeBron scoring that many points this season he did not enjoy that. You know what I'm saying? He back on IG already posting stories. You know what I'm saying? He back on social media. He done. You know what I'm saying? And it's one of those things where, yes, you won that chip. Congratulations. Yes, you have many more chips. You have more championships than me and Josh combined. We get it. We got you. We understand. But we're not talking about history. We talking about this season that just ended. All the shit y'all were talking going into this season.
Who's gonna beat this team?
And they carry and the confidence to carry it on and on.
Yeah.
And on to LeBron's second 50-point game. Y'all, here we go. We're gonna get Chet on the play-in, and then he's gonna come back. But then you realize you couldn't win any other game but the games he scored 50 in. I think you won 1 or 2 out of the but you know what I'm saying. Yeah. 50 games were the only games y'all were winning, and that LeBron had to put up 50. So
it's beautiful.
I'm almost done. But yes, it was a very enjoyable season. Clipper fan. It was very. I can't. Y'all bullies. I live in LA. I'm a Clipper fan. I get bullied all the time.
Yeah.
So y'all bullies. This is my time. This is you know what I'm saying.
It's nice. It's nice. It's nice to be Suns and Clippers fans. And it's like seeing the privileged rich kid, like get pulled over or something like that. On the side of the highway or something. Or it's just like that. Like all these Lakers fans have been privileged for a long time.
Yes.
And it's good to see them go through some struggle every once in a while.
What do you mean? What do you mean I can't do that? What do you mean I can't change lanes without putting my blinker on? What do you mean?
It's just funny, because it's like we know that you guys are gonna come back. Media needs you to come back.
Yes.
The mainstream media loves the Los Angeles Lakers. It's where all the juice is.
Mm-hmm.
So that they're pushing for you. That the money's there. The attraction is there. People will go. So you guys will figure it out eventually. But it's just nice to see them, hit some road bumps every once in a while.
Sure is. And I can say farewell in a year to the Crypto.com Center. So I'm very excited.
Wait,
Intuit.
Do you think Crypto, how long is that contract for?
That contract for like 25 years, I think. Crypto.com? Yeah, it's like 25 years.
Damn.
You think they get a chip in the Crypto.com Center?
Maybe it's a curse. Maybe it's a crypto curse. Maybe.
Wow. You think at 25?
Wait, so when are you guys moving? Next year or the year after?
Yeah, next year.
Oh, okay. So you guys are out
Not
of there.
the year coming up, like not next season, the season after that.
And where's it at? In Carson City or something?
Inglewood.
Oh yeah. Okay, Inglewood. Wait,
Mhm.
where in Inglewood?
Man, now you got me into the weeds again.
No, but I'm just trying to think. Like, is it by the Rams Stadium?
Yes.
That's dope.
Yep.
God
Total
damn, the
Dome.
traffic in Inglewood is gonna be terrible.
Yeah, it's not
It
gonna
already
be
is.
nice.
Ugh. Damn, that's
Wait,
gonna be
I think it's in
awful.
car. You might have been. What? What? Courtside canopies, backstage bungalows, Halo Suites. Why can't I find where it's gonna be located? Because I forgot.
Fuck it.
Oh yeah,
All right.
Inglewood. I'm tripping. No, I didn't forget. It is Inglewood.
Yeah, I just wasn't there.
3930 West Century Boulevard, Inglewood, California, 90303.
Shout out. Is that gonna be closer to you, or are you closer to the?
Nope,
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to drive.
damn, that
That
sucks.
is the one bad thing. I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
drive.
that's
I'm in
cool though. I'm
Hilo.
excited to check out that new stadium. I hope it's dope. I hope it's not lame as fuck.
But no, come
But
on, man.
Steve
Come on, man.
Ballmer, he got
Yeah.
money.
Steve
He'll figure
Ballmer.
it out.
Come on,
Yeah,
come on. You know you're gonna have that technology all up in
right.
there.
Beep,
So
beep, beep.
yeah. So anywho, thank you for listening to Chasing Chips. That is
Yeah.
our Chasing Chips Awards. We just, you know what I'm saying, riffing all types of stuff. Hope y'all enjoy it.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. We got Fauché coming on our next one. And I'm gonna have to go back and forth with him with the Clippers, Timberwolves, and then we'll talk other stuff. You know what I'm saying? All the matchups.
That's gonna be spicy. That's gonna be a fun game to watch. I'm excited for that shit. So I'm pumped.
Yeah.
I'm pumped to see you guys go at it.
You're gonna be the mediator.
I can. I'm gonna talk shit because both y'all trash.